going to get set up real quick. Verna, if you would let me know if you can hear me, I would greatly appreciate it. I might be getting set up. Here we go. All right, we are good. So again, Verna, if you could let me know you can hear me, I will get started here. Got a couple of announcements, pretty short. We will be making this live YouTube Q&A a little short tonight, and I will explain all that in just a minute. Verna, you can hear me? Wonderful. So for those of you that are here, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please support our channel by hitting that like button. Thank you very much. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do have, we had a huge week. So I've been planning on going out of town for about 3 weeks now, and it keeps getting canceled. I did talk to him yesterday, and it looks like it is for sure a go. Looks like it is. I'll get confirmation tomorrow, but it looks like I'll be leaving at about 11 o'clock at night on Tuesday, and then I will not be back until Friday, maybe Saturday. I don't know. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask now. I am going to try to hurry this up as I've got to get a lot of stuff done between today and tomorrow, and we had a lot of stuff come up this week. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And we will get started. We did have a new addition to the farm this week. We had our baby fainting goat, or we had our fainting goat have a baby. One, unfortunately, we could not save, which was very disheartening. It was the first one, but we had some trouble with the second, but we got it out, and it is doing very well, so that's very exciting. I will be posting pictures of it as soon as I get off here on our Facebook page, Myshire Farm. It's super cool, the cutest thing ever, so I'm pretty excited about that. But that pretty much took my entire day yesterday, and then we had some other stuff come up this week that I just was not planning. Plus, I'm going to be gone for 4 days, so I got to try to get caught up with that. So if I've not responded to your email or text or something of that nature, I will get to it before I leave. But I've got about 15 different things going on right now, so I'll have it all caught up before I leave. But that is what it is. Now, make sure that you know that the first Sunday of every month we do a giveaway. For the 18 and under contest. What that contest is for anyone that's 18 and under, they can email me at Zack, Z-A-C-K, at myshirefarm.com, or Jenna, J-E-N-N-A, at myshirefarm.com. Tell us a little bit about them yourself, and why you're wanting to raise quail. And we pick a winner each month, and you get 60 free Myshire eggs from us. And then you also get a Wynola Ranch cage to help you get started. This is to encourage the next generation to become responsible, self-sufficient, self-sufficient-minded, learn and train their entrepreneur skills, and so on and so forth. So keep that in mind. Our jumbo wilds are on the website. I added them on Thursday, and I think that we will not be adding anything on this week. Live quail will be a few months out. We're only going to be doing eggs for the next couple of months. And I think that is all the announcements. But we will get started here. Beth Reed is in the house. Hello. And I do want to mention, Verna is our moderator. She's doing a fantastic job moderating for us. As soon as I go on this trip, I'll be having a conference call with her while I'm on the trip, and we are going to discuss different things we can do with the YouTube channel and how to improve it. So I'm very excited about that. I just keep getting postponed. But Beth Reed is a moderator or admin. I don't remember which one. I don't really know what the difference is either, to be honest. But she is one of our leaders in the Newbie Quail Lovers Facebook group. And she started helping us out a while back. And we are the largest Facebook group concerning quail on Facebook. So that is a huge success. I'm very proud of that, and I definitely could not be doing that without Beth. She has been a huge help and asset for the Newbie Quail Lovers group. So I just want to say thank you very much, Beth. We will get started here. I lost my spot. There we go. The La Rochelle Farm says, good evening, everyone. Nice evening out in Connecticut to be watching the live show outside. That is great. Glad you're here. And it is quite beautiful outside today as well. Dan says, hello, welcome. It's been a gorgeous day here in Cave City, Arkansas. Let's see. Sabrina says, hello. How much do quail eat per month on average? I need to bulk order fresh. The feed. We actually have a feed video concerning that, but it's typically, I don't remember. I can't remember the numbers that we have on our list, but typically it's about 3 scoops a day for 50 quail. So 3 scoops a day. 1, 2, 3, 6. Our scoops are probably 36 scoops in a 50-pound bag. So maybe that'll help, but I don't have the numbers on me. Dan says, our jumbos hatch in Maryland. That's great. Oh dear God. What did I do? Now I'm back. Let's see. We got 13 out of 30 doing well. Egg Topsy on day 24 showed 2 late losses and 15 early loss yolks. They shipped on President's Day and arrived the following Wednesday, so maybe male issues. If most of them were developed, it wouldn't be a male issue. If 15 started developing, it's most likely temperature-wise. You could maybe have a cold spot in there, or maybe it fluctuates. I would definitely calibrate your thermometer, put another one in there, make sure it's reading correctly. But once they start, usually rule of thumb, and this is nice to know for everybody, usually a rule of thumb is if they start developing, very rarely is it a shipping issue. If it's a shipping issue, they usually look infertile. There was too much damage in shipment and they couldn't start to develop. If they're fully formed and they just didn't hatch, that's 95% of the time usually a humidity issue. If they started developing and then stopped somewhere in the process, it's typically a temperature issue, is most of the time. But again, nothing is always. Keep that in mind. Nothing is always. Don Cook is in the house, says hello from Southeast Oklahoma. Welcome. Muddy Farm says hello from sunny Southern Indiana. Welcome. I did ship your eggs, your shirt, and your candler out yesterday, Tanya. Kids are fun to watch. They are. We did, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we had a baby goat born yesterday. We were not expecting that. We knew that she was pregnant, but we were thinking we still had about 3 weeks. So luckily we had started on the pen about 5 days ago, but we hadn't finished and we thought we still had a couple of weeks left. So the goal was to finish it before I left. So that's what we were going to work on Tuesday. And then I walked in yesterday and was like, uh-oh. So we all got on board and started busting stuff out and finished it in about 45 minutes. So that wasn't bad. We did have about 8 people working on it. And then she gave birth maybe 3 hours later. So it all worked out, but it is the cutest thing. Let's see. Hello from Idaho. 108 fertile eggs out of 110. Myshire Farm eggs went into lockdown yesterday. Super happy with the fertilization ratio. I used the Incubrite cannula and works great. Thanks, Zach. That is great. 108 out of 110 fertility. That's fantastic. And I have noticed, I don't know if anyone cares. I'm sure some people will. So I've had some conversations with the post office. They seem to be getting much better as far as getting things back on track. They were really struggling. Like, this was the first time in years. This is probably the first time in this business that I've really started to worry about the post office. But with the people that I've talked to and the conversations that I've had and the results that I'm starting to see as of late, I'm very happy that they're back to where I was expecting to be at. So that's super exciting. If you can, support our channel by hitting that like button. You don't have to do anything else. Just support the channel by hitting the like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. I did not mention, we're going to try to keep this short, about 30 to 45 minutes tops. If I run out of questions, I will take you outside into the little barn and show you the baby goat if we have time. So that would be pretty exciting. But if you would like to let us know where you're from, that is usually always very fun. And then if you've hatched eggs from us this week, feel free to let us know. What do you do with unfertile eggs? We feed them to our kuni pigs. Usually. There's like 3 customers that take them and they candle them out. They say, or not candle them out, they blow them out for decorations. They said that if you used the eggs that didn't develop from the incubator and you blow those out, those are a lot easier to blow out than just a fresh egg. But we've only tried it like twice ever, and I couldn't tell a difference. But so we have a couple of customers, but they're pretty inconsistent. So they usually go to the pigs. Rich Ross says, hello everyone from Auburn, Michigan. Welcome. Klaus M says, hi Zach, is there any way to see difference in Pharaoh and Rosetta chicks compared to their sparkly versions? Is there any way to see the difference in Pharaoh and Rosetta chicks compared to their sparkly versions? I'm assuming you're talking about a Pharaoh. I'm assuming you're talking about a Pharaoh-based sparkly and a Rosetta-based sparkly. I need a little bit more understanding of the question. I'll do my very best to answer it for you. Or do you just mean the difference of a Rosetta and a Pharaoh? Roes says, do I start with your layer feed when the roosters start crowing and signs of breeding activity, or when all birds hit 10 weeks? What we do is all of the jumbos stay on it for 10 weeks, the grower feed, and then all of our non-jumbos, all of our standard size, are on the grower feed for 8 weeks, and then they go into the breeding program. As long as they start laying at 6 weeks like they're supposed to. If they don't lay by the end of their 6th week, we usually don't use them for a breeding program anyway. But that's typically how we do it. And again, nothing's always. There's always decisions to be made. Hi everyone, and Zach from Puerto Rico. Salvador Santiago's in the house. Welcome. Heather Cole is in the house from Vermont. Growl fee 52 out of 60. That is awesome. Congratulations. Dan says, yes, thank you for what you do here. Verna, absolutely. Verna does a huge help here. Charlotte says, greeting from Northeast Georgia. Good to have talked to you this week. Thank you. Hopefully I helped. I don't know. It's been a crazy week. I had one thing left to another. I found out that I was getting subpoenaed for a court case as a witness this happened 8 years ago. I had no idea. And I was like, I don't remember much. And they're like, that's all you have to say. And I'm like, okay. And then it was pretty much my whole day, Thursday, Friday. And then the baby goat was born on Saturday, and then, so that was 3 days, just nothing got done. So super behind. Crazy week. Sabrina says, I ordered the jumbo mix, so that should include some jumbo wilds, right? Just wondering if I could or add on. It should include some jumbo wilds, yes. Eggs order Richard, Arkansas. Eggs order Richard. I'm assuming you ordered eggs. And that is great. I will get them out to you as soon as I can. Thanks for the help this week. The drive down was rainy, but the trip back to Michigan, we ran into snow. Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, actually, when you came, I believe George helped you, and I was actually in that court case, it was all Zoom, which was weird anyway. But yeah, I was in the Zoom meeting about an hour before you got here, and then like 6 hours after. It was insane. But George can take care of you. He's good like that. I give unfertile eggs to the crows. They like them stale. There you go. Susan Smith says, don't know a bachelor pad is so quiet you can forget they're there. Do you know a bachelor? Usually the males aren't very loud anyway. It really depends on how many you have. I mean, just keep in mind that I've got thousands of males in my quail barn at all times. So it's hard, you know, if you've got 10, 15, then no, it wouldn't be very loud at all. Melina Belk says, with my quails do not lay any eggs. Why my quails not lay any eggs? They are 7 months old, overwintered fine, but do not lay any eggs here in New Jersey. Well, wouldn't really be I would check your feed, make sure that they get 16 to 18 hours of light a day, and make sure that they are not spooked or scared of anything. If there's a predator nearby, even if it's not getting to them, they won't lay. Make sure that they are on a layer feed. Make sure it's a good layer feed. We've got some feed videos on our YouTube channel to check that out. And then make sure that 16 to 18 hours of light a day. 15, thank you, Verna. 15 to 18 hours of light a day. We go at the high end. Monty Myler says hello from Minnesota. Welcome. Kiki's in the house from Texas. Welcome. Rich Ross says, Zach, I haven't seen anything yet on the waters. You mentioned you were working on it. Is it still in progress? It is. A lot of things have came up. It's like when the weather started changing, everything had to be done. We had a water leak in the in the cow field, but that leak destroys everything because it runs through our cistern and anyways, so we had to fill back up our cistern. That still doesn't sound right. I don't know how to say it. I think you know what I mean. So we had to fill that up, and we had to deal with that. Then we had to dig everything out, and we had to fix the pipe. Then we had to get that all worked out. Then we had to move the emus because they were getting too big, because we have 2 separate sets. So we had to move those together. And then the baby goat, and then the court thing, and then this, and then that. And then we had to weigh out, we weighed out 400 jumbos last week. And we moved 600 straight runs the week before into cages. And then one of our water lines busted in the quail barn, and so we had to do a bunch of that stuff. So it is coming. I still have them all. There's only like 3 of them back on. We're replacing as we go, as we see issues. So we found 3 major issues. We fixed them real quick because of all the water issues. But that is coming. It's just that time of year. Let's see. SOS Jones says 22 out of 25 rear mix hatch and are all doing well. That is great. A lot of great hatches this week, which is wonderful. So congratulations to that. I am still a little behind on orders. I am getting caught up. I'm going to try to get comfortable if that's okay. It's been a crazy day. I've been on the Bobcat for about 4 hours. I'm going to see if I can... Nope, that doesn't work. I'll just do that. But that's great. Congratulations. And you did all the work. I just supplied the eggs. Let's see. Thanks for the update. So excited. Great. Yeah, I don't think I texted you. I meant to text you. Maybe I did. I don't remember. The La Rochelle Farm says, Zach, I have 3-week-old feather sexpol mixed chicks and brooder. I had 1 blue egg that you sent and it hatched. Can you tell me what colors your celadons are? I have 1 chick that looks like a snowy. Could that be it? Most likely it was an Egyptian. Most likely. Mason's Homestead says, hello from the UK. Keep the videos coming. Nice to be on the live video. Quail's just started to lay again. That's great. Congratulations and best of luck to you. And thanks for showing up. Jamil says, hi, Jamil Ali from Trinidad, West Indies in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Hi from Arkansas. Can't wait to try hatching our eggs from Susan. Best of luck to you. Paige says, my daughter is interested in entering the 18 and under contest, but can't write type yet. Would she be able to send a video for the contest? That would be a fine idea. I'm sure it would be very cute, and probably a good idea. Zach, am going to be in a bind. I said 120 eggs on the 15th. That's a good, bad problem to have? I don't know. I ordered a shirt and candler and decals through text, but not heard anything. Am I missing something? I would text me, because I don't remember that. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. It's just my mind is everywhere right now. Yeah, just text me and I'll get with you tomorrow, and I'll make sure that either you were shipped or you get shipped before I go out of town. If you're waiting on eggs for me, this is what we're going to do this week. So I'm getting out orders tomorrow. I've already made the foamers for those. Tomorrow, I'm going to make foamers for the rest of the week, and I'm going to project what we're going to be shipping out. And then Jenna and George will be here, and they'll collect the eggs. So your labels will be printed out tomorrow, but that doesn't mean they'll go out tomorrow, because I'm going to project for the entire week since I'll be gone. And it's just easier if I do it, because I've got my own system, and it would... So anyways, if you get a tracking number tomorrow, it'll go out this week, but they'll be collected the same day. But I'm projecting multiple days out. So keep that in mind. But Rich Ross, you need to text me. Verna, if you'll be so kind to put that number on there. Also, I did forget, if I don't get canceled again for my trip, when I leave for my trip, I will be doing a short YouTube video giving you my information as far as my phone number. I will not be doing any phone calls this week. I'm sorry, I won't be doing any text messages this week, just phone calls, as I will be driving for the majority of the week by myself. But I do have my Bluetooth, so I can answer phone calls and try to help you as I can. So watch for that in case you have questions this week. Also, support the channel by hitting that like button. I'd appreciate it. Collected my first quail eggs of the season yesterday. That's awesome. Congratulations, Muddy Farms. Hey, Zach, Franklin, Ohio is in the house. Welcome, Stephanie. Glad you're here. And you are right up the road, aren't you? High Hopes Farm Life says, hello, Zach, and all from a beautiful evening here in Denmark, Maine. It sounds like it's been beautiful everywhere, which is a very nice change of pace for everyone. So I think we should all be grateful for that, absolutely. Let's see, Jay from Huntsville, Texas is in the house. Welcome. Claw Sim says, if you can tell the difference between Pharaoh and Pharaoh Sparkly Chick and Rosetta Sparkly Chick. Oh, I see. Yes. The answer is yes. If you're not trained for it, probably not at day 1. But by day 3 or 4, you should easily tell the difference. Yeah. Charlotte says, Zach, it was about the snowies. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Charlotte, if you'll remind me what we're talking about, I'm sorry. It's been one of those days, weeks. Living a Rogue Life says, evening y'all from Houston, Texas. Welcome. My Midwest Quail says, any idea on when, if Egyptian eggs available for sale? I just took them off last week. It'll probably be about 2 weeks before I put them back on. New York is in the house. Jasim Ahmed. Welcome. Living a Rogue Life says, so excited, just ordered my first hatching eggs last week, and I setting up and testing my incubator. That's great. Best of luck to you. I hope you do very well. J. Cole says, howdy from Page, Texas is in the house. Welcome. Nathan Jones says, hello all from Northwest Alabama. Zach hatched my jumbo wilds from you on Tuesday. 43 out of 50, and all still doing great and growing quickly. One looks lighter yellow than the rest. Lighter yellow. Interesting. If you want to send me a picture of that, I don't really know what you mean by lighter yellow. Be interesting to see. Jasim says, brother, your bird one piece, how many gram or once adult? What? Well, we've got about 22 different colors, and you know, I mean, they can range anywhere from 8.5 ounces to 14 ounces, depending on which one you choose. Our jumbos start at 10 ounces. They go up to 14, so an average of 12. And then we've got, you know, jumbo white wings, jumbo whites, jumbo Egyptians, and jumbo wilds. And they all average different sizes. Will you be doing a snowy all about the colors video? Yes, I actually have 170 pearls and 240 snowies all in my brooder that are 2 weeks old. So I will be doing that before I put them into the brooders, as well as Rosettas are hatching out next week. I'll be doing those. But I do want to include these numbers into the numbers that I give you, since they're already in. So that is on the list, and it's got to get done. Otherwise, I'll never do it. But it's got to get done before I use this new hatch. Bob Simmons says, hello from Iron City, Tennessee. I got mixed eggs last November. Just hatched 70 from them. So excited. They're doing great. That's great. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. Jay says, Zach, would really, really like it if you could give us non-USers an update on where you at with respect to shipping hatching eggs. Doesn't look like it's going to be happening anytime soon legally. And to me, it is not worth doing it illegally. Just nothing to gain and everything to lose kind of thing. So we're still waiting on all that. As far as all the vets that we've talked to, I've talked to about 4 of them, and all of them have told me the exact same thing, and that is we've been told not to do it right now. And that's pretty much all the information that I'm getting. So as soon as I know, I promise I'll let everybody know, but unfortunately it's the government is involved, so there's just very little information flow coming in to me, unfortunately, and I'm sorry about that. I would love to, but I don't want to. I want to do it the right way. Who Built Automotive says, looking forward to my hatching eggs coming in. Love the Q&As. That's great. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. Katernik's Corner's in the house. I think I skipped that one. I'm so sorry, Terry. Katernik's Corner's in the house. Remember, the first Tuesday of every month, I am on his channel. We do a live together. It's pretty fun. You should check that out. And he did post a new video today about breeding program for the jumbos. I have not watched it yet. I will be watching it. I'll probably be listening to it tomorrow in the barn. Very rarely do I actually watch a video, but I do listen to them. So I'm excited to see what he said on that. Derek Card says, what breeds make the snowy? What's their average weight? Will you be doing it all about the videos on the snowy? I did mention that. You probably asked before I said it. But yeah, that is coming once they are full grown and we have new updated numbers. La Sierra Acres Hatchery says, hey Zach, Josh checking in from Riverside, California. Welcome, glad you're here. Juanita Fields says, hi from Wisconsin. I am making an incubator out of a wine cooler. Very cool, very cool, very rewarding experience. T. Richard says, I put my order in last week for my jumbos. Cannot wait. Be safe on your trip. Thank you very much, and best of luck to you. I will be getting quite a bit out later on this week and all of next week. I was still a couple days behind when I put them on the website on Thursday. But again, we just added 300 more. I think we added like 282 out of the 300. So 282 out of the 300 made our weight, which was fantastic. Very excited about that. That's been like 3 hatches in a row that we've done where those are the numbers. So I'm very excited about that as well. La Sierra Acres Hatchery says, question, I have some Texas A&M quails that are being born or developing swollen eyes. Bugged out eyes only happens to 1 or 2 out of the 10 chicks. What do you think is causing this? Bad genetics? I would maybe put your white hens with a pharaoh male for one generation and try to breed some of that out, or order whites from somewhere, and maybe mix them together, and that should help quite a bit. But it seems as though that it seems as though that they need to be separated. Sarah says, listening while I pack eggs, orders for tomorrow. That's great. Congratulations. Outdoor Katrina's Corner. Oh, no, not talking to me. Will you be doing any shipping orders to the UK? Not anytime soon. It is actually illegal right now to be shipping internationally, exporting or importing as far as quail eggs go. So we will not be doing any of that anytime soon until it was right, because I don't want to get in trouble. Jay Joseph's in the house from the Caribbean. Welcome. Your order did go out a couple weeks ago. It was not eggs, so don't freak out. It was supplies. Only happens to the A&Ms. No one else has the issues. Interesting. Jay Joseph said, hit that like button. I would appreciate it if you could hit that like button and support our channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Mike says, hi everyone, welcome. Derek says, thank you. I'll be picking up some colors from you soon. That's great. Matt O'Rourke says, Grand Rapids, Minnesota hatched 28 out of the 50 jumbo wilds I ordered. Received them during that cold spell. They sat outside on the porch for 40 minutes in negative 15 degrees before I got them inside. 28 out of 50 is not too bad, especially with those conditions. That's great. You did a great job offsetting that. That's great. Congratulations. Congratulations. Jay says, thanks, Zach. Appreciate the update. Oh, about the international ship. I wish I had more for you. Unfortunately, I don't. Doug Baum says, are A&Ms available? I do not have A&Ms, unfortunately. Well, there is no A&Ms. We have jumbo whites, but they are off the website. And as of right now, my jumbo Egyptians and jumbo whites, I'm shipping out as a mix. I'm combining the two, not in the same cage, just the eggs. And I'm shipping those out as a jumbo mix on our website. And then the rest of the week, I'm putting them in for us because if I had them individually, they would never be in stock. So I'm trying to grow up my stock right now. We did try to do that a little bit during the winter, but I had to make a call on which one I wanted to do. And it was more important for me to get those jumbo wilds where I'm wanting them to be and the amount that I'm wanting. So this is the first. Then it sounds like you need to separate them and move some bloodlines around. Which colors are Myshire Farm's originals? You know, that's a hard call. Quail have been bred for a long time. You know, you got a lot of backyard breeders. You got a lot of people that are just interested in it. You know, I mean, we've came up with some colors or enhanced some colors, and a lot of them have been around, and we just bred the right things together. That's a hard call to say. Katrina's Corner says, driving and listening. Hi, y'all. Welcome. Glad you're here, Terry. Can't wait to watch that video. Rich Raw said, I tried to hatch 119 eggs and unhatched. I am using the Farm Innovator Incubator Model 4250 anymore. I built one like Terry's and we'll start a few eggs this week. That's great. Best of luck to you, and I bet you're going to get much better results. Bullion's Quail Farming from South Africa is in the house, and I believe that they will be on live with Katernik's Corner coming up. I don't exactly know when, but I do remember him saying something of that. Hello from South Africa. Welcome, Marius. Mike Rayleigh says, Zach, out of 5 baby hens, 2 started laying. I put them in different pens. My wild stopped laying. That was a week ago. Still no eggs. What can I do? Make sure they're getting 15 to 18 hours of light a day. Make sure that they are on a layer feed with high calcium and fiber and low protein. Make sure that they feel safe and there's no predators around. Make sure you have a 5-to-1 ratio or something close to that nature, 5 hens to 1 male, and make sure that they have about 3 to 3.5 quail per square foot would be the first things I would start with. Bullion said, celebrating our 1-year anniversary of keeping quail, going live on Tuesday with Terry. There you go. So it's this Tuesday, by the way. Oh, I got something in my eye. Sorry. 1 year anniversary. That's great. Congratulations. I like that with Quail, that you can get a lot of cool, like uh, the first time you order eggs, and the first time you hatch, and the first time they lay eggs, and the first time you hatch your own eggs. I mean, there's just a lot of really cool celebrations with Quail, which is pretty cool. Zach, we order. Oh, wait, is that where I'm at? Yep. Zach, we ordered 50 jumbo wild eggs, 50 jumbo white wing eggs, and scissors Thursday. If you could hold off shipping a couple weeks, it would be great. That would be fine. If you could message me, if you could text me and remind me, because as soon as I'm done with this, I've got a couple other things, and I won't be getting to my ship list until tomorrow when I am in the barn. But if you'll text me, I won't open the text until tomorrow, and then I'll be next to the ship list, and I can mark wait to ship. And if you have a specific week you want me to ship, you could let me know. Hello.
Hi.
Where are you? Is that a goose egg?
Yeah.
Where was it?
In there.
Well, I know that. Where did you find it, or did Mom? George found it. Cool. I didn't know where she was putting her nest. We have to kind of take them because, well, she's tried to lay her own or sit on her own eggs for like 3 years now. And she's not doing well with that. Predators keep getting her eggs, so we're gonna try to take them from her and hatch them out for her this year. Cat, I can't see. Let's see. Mason said, "What breed is the best for meat and eggs?" Jumbo Wilds by far. Karina Miller says, "Hello from Rochester, New York. 120 jumbos going into lockdown on Friday. That's great. Best of luck to you, and let me know how it goes." Derek says, "What would you consider your most rare color?" Most rare. Pansy feet. Hello, ordered some white wing jumbo eggs. My first time hatching quail on March 6th. Just wondering if it's normal for it to take this long to ship. I don't mean to be impatient, just wondering. It does. It takes about 2 weeks. Jumbo white wings are about 3 weeks out. Yeah, so the white wings you'll be waiting on a little bit longer. 14, 20, yeah, maybe about another week. If you do want to switch it to maybe jumbo wilds or something, you can contact me and we can switch that and get it out a little bit sooner. But the white wings, I got behind on before I realized. I apologize. But they will be laid same day as shipped, so give me just a little bit more time. I'm trying to get caught up. They are off the website right now until I can get caught up. Derek Card says, "What hen to rooster ratio do you use in the breeding program?" We recommend you do a 5-to-1 ratio. The reason for that is because you're still going to get about an 85 to 90% fertility rate, which will help with your hatching. But your hens will still look very healthy and good. And your roosters will not be overly aggressive. When you go down to a 4 or even a 3, I've seen some people recommend a 2-to-1 ratio. Your hens are just going to get destroyed. Typically, they're going to be overworked. They won't last very long. They're going to look really bad. And your fertility stays the same. So we really recommend a 5-to-1. Tina says, "Hey Zach, received my replacement eggs and they all looked great. Fingers crossed, thanks so much. Not a problem. Best of luck to you." Veteran Outdoors says, "This is James McGinnis. Wanted to let you know if that out of the 60 odd member eggs I got from you all, I had 43 hatched. 39 survived. That's not bad. Congratulations." Zach, have you heard anything or from anyone about fishy smell from quail eggs using a soy-free layer feed? I've not heard anything about that. I don't know. Charlotte says, "Sorry, Zach, don't text. Call." You can. Probably after 1 o'clock tomorrow. I probably won't have my phone at all until at least then. I've got to get orders out and organized, and that's going to take precedence. But I will get to everybody's phone calls, voicemails, return calls, emails. Get to all that before I leave, I promise. There's a lot. Sylvia says, "Hi Zach, how do I get jumbo quail breeding process?" We will be actually doing a playlist on how we do our breeding program for jumbos, so stay tuned to that. I don't want to give you a very quick response because there's a lot of small things that make a really big difference. Aloha, Patio Nelson says aloha. Keola Kai Hatchery from Hawaii here. Great work, Zach and family. Thank you very much, and hopefully I said the name correctly. Beth Reed says, no thumbs down tonight. Awesome. Oh, they're coming. They'll come for me, I promise. But if we could hit that like button, that would make me feel better if you could, and it supports the channel, so I'd appreciate it. Brad Clark says, sorry late everyone. How's everybody doing? Hope good and healthy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Marius says, we will be getting different color quail eggs in 3 weeks, and if you don't mind, I want to contact you when I get them because people here don't really know the different colors. If I can help, you're more than welcome to text me. Jay says, bye everyone. Wish I could stay until the end, but gotta go. Absolutely. Marius says, especially the white ones. I have heard a lot of different names for them. I agree. This is what it is. Charlotte says, we'll call around 3. That sounds good. Aviary Birds and Company says, any update on orders being shipped? Ordered a feather sex pool a little over a week ago. It typically takes around 2 weeks. For feather sex pools, we're right around a 2-week mark. But we will be sending you a tracking number a few days before we ship so that you can start preparing. Who Built Automotive says, do you have any tips for keeping quail in a more natural environment? I would watch Katernik's Corner video with Tanya. I don't know what the title is. It could be with Muddy Farm. It was an interview that Katernik's Corner did a couple weeks ago, and she keeps all of her quail outside in Indiana. She has great success with it, so I would recommend watching that video. Mary said, what happened last Sunday with your live stream? We had some internet interruptions. Someone called, messed up the whole internet. I decided to end it early. So it was just a fiasco. I'm having major internet issues and I'm having a hard time getting internet out of here. V. Lowe says, I live in Michigan, new to quail. I'm moving in June. Is that enough time to start a flock before winter time? Absolutely. Absolutely. It takes about 18 to 20 days to fully hatch and be done. And then it just takes 6 weeks before they're fully mature and start laying eggs. So you've got plenty of time. Mike says, hello from South Texas. Welcome. J. Cole says, I'm going to have 3 hatches about 1 to 2 weeks apart. Is there any issues adding new hatch to 2-week-olds in the same brooder, or better to keep separate? It's better to keep separate. You could put 1-week-olds with new chicks. It's not the end of the world. 2-week-olds and new chicks is not a great idea. I wouldn't do that. 1 weekend chicks we've done before. It's not a huge deal. But if you can, I would separate all. Let's see. Hello from the United Arab Emirates. Welcome. When we were allowed, we actually shipped there once. It was pretty cool. Juanita Field says, good luck, Jay. Absolutely. That is all of the questions. So I'm actually going to take you outside to see our new baby goat because it's super cute. And I might get in trouble because I think there's people out there working. And Jenna does not like to have her face on camera, and I'm not too sure why, because she's gorgeous, but oh dear God. So give me just a second. And then I get so confused. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Hi, Zach, Minnesota. I saw black quails. You guys have planned to sell black quails too? No, I'm not working on black quails. I'm actually working on something else because I don't really like the black quails. So we are on our way outside to show you the new baby goat. We named it Sunshine because it was one of the first days here that was all really nice out and really sunny. So we named it Sunshine. And then I've got a little dog here. Look at that dog. Hi. Hi. You're not coming in. No. No, I said. All right. So, oh dear God. I'm Just trying to get to comments. Fultz Family Game Bird says hello from Sparta, Missouri. Hope all is well. Sylvia says, I have 2,000 birds and have a problem with mortality. Can you help, Zach? I would need a whole... I switched it before they saw you. I would need a lot more information than that, unfortunately. I love Maggie. Yes, we love Maggie too. Just our little baby. Do you separate your males from females and when you put them back together? Why do we separate? Because it's better. Because we get better results that way. So I'm going to flip you around. I'm going to show you our little baby here. So that's Jill, our mama. She's our big girl. And there is the baby that was born yesterday. Look at how cute. And Maddie, which is pretty cute too. But the baby goat, it is a girl. We're really excited about that. So, yep, she was born yesterday. She was having a really hard time coming out, being birthed, and luckily Jenna laughs in the face of trouble and kind of took charge, and myself and her and George, we got it done, and it survived, so that was super exciting. But that was our big event yesterday, and then we had no idea how many she was going to have. Got in contact with where we got them, and she had triplets one year, and she had quads a year before, so we kept, having to stay in there in case another one was born, and that was just a lot of time. But we got it done. So we have a new baby goat, which is pretty cute. Oops. Yep. So we got a couple more questions, or maybe it was just a bunch of comments. It is a girl. It is very adorable. She is very cute. I put photos on. What do you want to see? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Oh, not talking to me. Awesome. Thank you. Hi to Maddie and the invisible Jenna. Yeah, I did very good not getting her on camera, or I would have gotten a lot of trouble. I have 2 or 3 bird every single day die. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Make sure that you're putting new breeders in about once a year, switching your males out twice a year. Make sure that they're on a good layer feed. The light, I mean, there's a lot of things. I would recommend watching a bunch of our videos because we try to help you with that. And then the last question is not for me, so that is it. So everybody, thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining, asking your questions. Hopefully I helped a little bit, and you got to see a really cute baby goat. And look at this dog one more time. Look at that dog. Hey, look at that dog. I know. All right, so everybody, thank you very much for showing up. If I go out of town this week, I will be doing a video with my phone number on it so you guys can call me directly this week. But like I said, we've got about 15 different projects going on. You can see behind me that I'm redoing our porch, and it's a mess. I started way too many projects at one time. So I will keep everybody posted about my trip this week. Thank you all for showing up. Make sure you hit that like button, support the channel, and look on our Facebook page. And since I am kind of the admin of Newbie Quail Lovers, I'm probably going to post it on there too because it's like the cutest goat ever. So keep a lookout for those, and I will show you seconds after it was born, I took pictures, so it's really cool. So we will see you all next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got a lot of great videos coming your way. I've got Snowies that are in the brooder. I'll be doing all about the colors on that. I've got Rosettas hatching out, and then we're going to be doing a jumbo wild breeding program from start to finish. I'm going to show you what I collect, how I separate, when we put them in, when we candle, when they hatch out, when we weigh. I mean, it's going to be a really cool video that's going to be very, very helpful, and I'll try to make it entertaining as well. So keep that all in mind, and we will see you all next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.